The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place. It all falls apart here on Infinite Space. Yuri, we just picked up a gate out reading near the Void Gate. Near it? Not from the gate itself? That might be hard to fight. We have enemies gating out, one after the other, 20, no, 30, and more keep coming. Captain, we don't stand a chance. I mean, these guys are just popping up out of nowhere. Can't give up until we're dead. Until then, we give them Gruss. Let's blast our way out. All guns, fire! This is what we face. The gods themselves have come to try and stop us now. They get all new music and everything. It's kind of hard to align the guns on the new ship in the fleet. I'm trying to align them, and it's not working. Give them a full barrage. Enough. It's a full barrage, fighter support, and a normal attack. And even then, they take a chunk out of us. This is what we face. It's really rough. We're toast, Yuri. They're everywhere. Maintain speed. Focus on the enemies in our way. Forget about the rest of them. Yeah, but then the others will just end up coming after us anyway. Trust me. Focus your gun sight on the enemies ahead and nothing else, Torlo. You haven't led us wrong so far. Multiple wars, actually, you haven't led us wrong. I think that thing on the front is a super laser. Give him a full barrage. Not enough. And he's playing it real aggressive, too. He is dishing out as many attacks as he... He's about to take out the red guy. He's dishing out as many attacks as he can. Somehow. The only good thing is that they don't seem to have anti-air. We're picking up on gate out readings around our ship. We're surrounded. Ugh. This is a bit much. Yuri, there's no end to them. We just have to make it to the gate. We have to find a way to break through the enemy, no matter what it takes. But how do you know getting through that gate is even gonna help? I don't. But I just have faith. Just believe, Torlo. I believe we're all dead meat. Lord Roth? No, he went home. What the gross was that? There's only one man with that kind of firepower, and he always shows up just in the nick of time. Her, her, her! Hey there, Yuri! Guess you can call me your guardian angel. Sorry, Valentine, but you definitely don't qualify as an angel. But I do appreciate the help. Don't mention it. Now you better get on through that there gate there, me bucko. Har, har, har. This enemy's even too much for me to handle. Thanks, Valentine. For him to admit that, that's... oh boy. Well, we got a couple ships left. Actually, we have a few. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. What now? We're picking up abnormal emissions of drone Higgs particles. Any ideas, Professor? It's the beginning of the final phase. Void gates across the universe are very likely showing signs of such functional abnormalities. This is the end of a way of life. One that was made possible by the gates linking the vast networks of cosmic trade routes. Fuck. Captain, what are we gonna do now? Is there even anything we can do? Sit here and think about the dread. This is... Do you really think I have time for pirates? Is this really the time? You stupid idiots! The universe is ending! Enemy. And you want to fight this out? These fuckers probably don't even pay taxes anyway. What do we care? Ah, we're all gonna die anyway. So what, you're gonna try and take me out and get your 7 minutes of fame? Before everything is over? I'm running it over in my head. There's... Yuri, who had been going around inspecting the inside of his badly damaged ship, notices a door to one of the cabins is open. Peering inside, he sees Gavril Minas and Aminda Mystica there, deep in some sort of discussion. 2 glasses of wine sit in front of them. A nice break over wine, eh, Professor? That's a fine year. You have good taste. Captain, excellent timing. Aminda and I were just discussing some interesting topics here, such as the significance of what happened in the Gibraltar sector and humankind's role from the perspective of the overlords. And have you come to any conclusions? Yes, indeed. Take a look at this. This is the universe right after the Big Bang. It is? Yes. This is the state in which the Planck epoch, when the universe expanded all at once. From the Which one was Aminda again? From the single point represented by this glass. Okay. Following that, the professor proceeds to pour more wine into the glass. The universe expanded in this manner. The height of the glass represents the temporal axis. Oh, right. I think I've seen this sort of Big Bang model before. But what does it have to do with the overlords exactly? Yes, well, I derived a hypothesis based on the data we've recovered from the Ark of the Progenitors. I believe that the size ratio between us and this glass is analogs to the size ratio of the overlords and our universe. Are there really living creatures that big? Well, I'm not even sure if the beings we know as the Overlords can be classified as living creatures. That's because the laws of physics as we know them most likely don't apply to their world. And perhaps our universe to them exists on a quantum level. That's what we were discussing when you came in. That's, That's some pretty heavy stuff. To say the absolute least. No one would expect you to understand or even believe all of this right away. But once you think about it, everything may start to make sense. The existence of observers like you, and why humankind is driven to venture into the universe. Things like that. You do realize that there are many other universes besides our own, don't you? Perhaps the Overlords are the creator beings mentioned in the many religions throughout the universe. They possess something incomprehensibly advanced that we do not. What that might be is unclear. But what is clear is that they are using our universe as a sort of raw material for creating one new universe after another. That's a hell of a cycle of rebirth theory you have there. However, from the standpoint of their scale order, our universe is in an unstable state. They cannot use it as their raw material for universe creation unless they stabilize it. Their solution to do this has been to employ the quantum Zeno effect. Quantum Zeno effect? That's right. When an unstable system is frequently observed, its quantum state is unable to evolve. This universe is being stabilized by continual observation using humankind as observers, and observers as elements causing decoherence. I believe this is to be the true objective of the Overlords. In short, when they're done, our universe will be stabilized and they won't need us anymore. Precisely. Everything in the universe will be destroyed, reducing it to dark matter, which is the pure, unadulterated building blocks for a new universe. That's a hell of a theory for dark matter there, Minas. Especially since scientists still aren't entirely sure dark matter exists. And it's kind of weird that scientists don't all agree on something, but we just don't have enough evidence yet to know for sure what's behind the missing mass problem. This got existentially deep. I was not expecting this conversation to go this deep. At least that's our hypothesis. Well, we can't let that happen. Captain, it's time for your regularly scheduled report. Please return to the bridge at once. Captain, it is time to depart. Please return to the bridge at once. Sounds like you're being paged, Captain. You better return to the bridge now. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Harry nods at the professor and Aminda and then leaves the lab room as if he's fleeing an unpleasant dream. Thoughts of the universe ending and humankind's role within it finished raced through his mind and refused to go away. And the concerning dread music is not helping. If you've been with us for a while, it hits harder. We made it to Galfed Central, but what good is it gonna do? Lugovalos and their 1 million ships aren't gonna do shit either. Anything that you would have us do while we're here? No. In fact, we go to Merrill Guild, talk for a little bit, we do some stuff, and then the guide here literally says, one last chance to mess around here. This would be a point of no return, if such a term were really appropriate for this game of infinite points of no return. But this is like the ultimate point of no return. Welcome to the finale, I guess. Yuri and company, who have just gone through their entry check-in port, find Seiko and his people waiting for them. So this is Marigold, huh? Not too shabby. But your highness, it doesn't appear to be all that popular. True. Is it always like this, Yuri? No. I bet word of the incident in the Gibraltar sector must have gotten around. There are many people who would dare venture into space after hearing about something like that. So that's it. But I bet they can't even imagine what we're really in for. Am I right? Nevertheless, they probably sense that a tremendous crisis is looming. That's just human instinct. The fact that communication with the other star systems has been cut off is enough to put anyone on edge. Can't get in touch with my father either. Ooh, that's bad. But I don't think he'd let an enemy like that take him down. Anyway, listen, Yuri. I'm gonna head over to that Federation headquarters of yours. We've got important stuff to talk about. Luxuries like peace talks are gonna have to wait. I'll be heading over there later, but first I have to meet with the President face to face. Okay. I'll see you over at Federation headquarters later then. Seiko gives a casual wave goodbye before stepping into the orbital elevator with Ian Fenovich. The door closes, and the two Lugovalians head down to the surface of Merrill. We've come a long way. It's time to save. These guys hit hard, and they hit fast. It's gonna be difficult. And I'll be honest, I don't know if we can win. Repent, the day of judgment is nigh. God's wrath shall be visited upon all who have forsaken their planet and defiled the universe in all its purity. The normally silent Odysseus seem quite vocal today as they march by, shouting up to the heavens. It's as if something has possessed them. God's wrath? Yeah, right. Forget about them, Torlo. We don't have time for people who just sit back and wait for the end to come. You'd say that again. Adkin casts an annoyed glance. Torlo Adkin casts an annoyed glance at the Odysseus and then hurries to catch up with Yuri and the rest who have gone up ahead. Ah, there you are, Captain. I guess the fighting isn't over yet. What seems to be the problem? Like you don't already know. Brad Lennox greets Yuri and company after they are ushered into the president's office. Inside, they find a meeting already underway. Sikulis Mepalus Lugos and his people are there, along with heads of state from the leading Federation nations. I'm sure you all know about the incident in the Gibraltar sector. Yes, we are aware of what's happening. And it isn't limited to that sector either. Here's an image we just received from a Regional Indic Patrol Squad back home. Okay, so this is just something they are casually doing. Let's... Well, that's not a noun. You said that's in Riesenland? Where? Ambach. The capital planet of our homeland. And it's not just there. We've lost contact with all of the planets within the homeworld sector. It's as if our homeland has simply vanished into thin air. Oh man, this is bad. What about Libertas? What about planet Tilron? That's my homeworld. That's where...
We're trying to assess the situation. We've already lost contact with a number of star systems. I fear it's only a matter of time before Libertas 2 is...
No, this can't be happening.
The situation is the same in Adamanzo and Nakio as well.
Even back home in this continent, some of our planets have already...
And if this continues unabated, sooner or later, the sector will surely suffer the same fate. Captain, if you'd never told me about the Overlords, I would have probably been sitting here too stunned to do anything. But maybe that would have been easier to stomach than the helpless situation we're in right now. No, there's always a way.
Suddenly a fierce voice rings out. No, there's always a way! Suddenly a fierce voice rings out from within the hushed room. Everyone turns to see who it is.
How did he get in here?
Valentine!
Valentine? Is it Valentine the pirate? How did you get in here?
You just said it yourself. I'm a pirate. It means I come and go as I please.
Leave him be, Linux. Criminal trespass is the least of our worries, considering the fact that planets are vanishing right before our eyes. So, Valentine, would you mind sharing with us what you mean by there's always a way? Are you saying you know what we should do?
Well now, you're one of them bigwigs who actually gets it, are ye? Alright, I'll fill you in on the one and only way to stop what's going on right now. We gotta find the one true warp gate and blow it to smithereens. Only problem is, it could be anywhere in the universe.
The one true warp gate?
That's right, Princey. You see, those overlords exist in a place outside our universe. It means there's gotta be a gate somewhere out there that they've opened to enter our world. All we gotta do is find out where it is and close it permanently. Yarr. Then they won't be able to bother us no more.
Where should we start looking?
How the gruss should I know?
Right.
Me and Tyrannus may be going about it differently. But we both been searching across the universe for that true gate. But it ain't nowhere to be found. At least not yet.
A lot of good you guys are. What are we supposed to do now? Despair once again descends upon the room. As Chorlo Adkin voices exactly what everyone else has been thinking. Amid all this doom and gloom, Yuri speaks out. Professor Minas, Kira's data suggests...
Heh! So ye figured it out, did ye? I heard how she was accessing the Overlord's data terminal on the Ark of the Progenities. There had to be some kind of lead to the true warp gate in the data sheet got there. Yes, as Valentine stated. Based on that data, it's possible to estimate the general location of the true warp gate.
No way, really? Well, then where the grass is it?
According to the data, and the healthy dose of speculation, and the video title, I'd say it was in...
Yes, out with it already.
The solar system!
The solar system? You mean that planetary system the progenitors are said to have come from?
Precisely! Upon analyzing the data Kira obtained, I discovered the first contact between the Overlords and humankind was on Terra.
the home planet of the progenitors, Earth. Consequently, I surmise that the true warp gate to the world of the overlords must be there somewhere too.
A commotion of hopeful voices spreads across the room, but it is quickly rendered silent by the professor's next statement.
I'm afraid your celebratory mood is premature. After all, we lack the means to even get there.
What do you mean?
Yes, we cannot simply travel there by ship. The solar system is 157,000 light years away from here. At that distance, it will take over 700 years, even at warp speed, which is already more than 200 times the speed of light. Now, if there were a void gate to the solar system, that would be another story. But I've never heard of such a thing myself. What's with all the doom and gloom, people? You're forgetting one important detail, that being that I'm here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ye forget or what? My ship, the Corsair, has a gate system on board.
Oh. Yeah, it's like an instant shortcut to the solar system.
That's right. Only problem is the system's only powerful enough to warp the Corsair. Being that we got no idea how fiercely the overlords are gonna resist, I'd like to have better odds beyond one measly ship.
Have you got any ideas?
Yes, I already had a little chat with Patriarch Bogd of Abyss. I'm gonna borrow some of that super advanced technology of theirs to beef up the Corsair's gate system. That way, I should be able to take a bunch of ships with me.
But we know nothing of the enemy's real power, and there may not be any spaceports there. It could very well be a one-way trip.
Yeah, but
how's that any different from sitting around in here waiting to be snuffed out?
You can count me in. I'm in too.
You guys okay with that? I'm with you, Yuri. At this point, I'd be willing to follow you just about anywhere. Yeah, I won't deny that I'm scared stiff, but anything's better than doing nothing.
Alright then, it's settled. Mr. Bigwig, I'm gonna need facilities over at ye spaceports to make the necessary upgrades. Oh, and give me some workers, too.
You got it. The Galactic Federation will do everything in its power to ensure your efforts are a success.
Yuri, I want ye to go rendezvous with old Patriarch Bogd. He ought to be already headed this way. Let's make sure nothing unfortunate happens before he gets here.
Got it. I'll make sure he gets here safe and sound.
Okay. Let's get this proverbial ball rolling. Ye down with this, Mr. Bigwig?
Yes, of course. I'll have our remaining military officers lead a patrol fleet to guard the sectors that are still intact. We'll do everything within our power to ensure that the casualty figures don't grow beyond where they are now. There's a loud and positive response to the president's words. In the next moment, the representatives of the gathered nations begin streaming out of the meeting. Their faces are filled with a renewed sense of purpose. Again, it's gonna be rough. And that voice is rough on my throat. And now that it's here all the time, too, Oh my god, that fucking music. It doesn't get easier to listen to it. This is the music of existential dread. We've gathered the greatest ships from all over the galaxy, and it's still not gonna be enough, probably. Yuri, we're picking up a gate out reading dead ahead. Must be another phage. Prepare for battle. That looks bigger than a phage. Launch fighters. It launched fighters as well. We're still pushing them back.
Okay, I hereby claim the title of greatest fighters in the universe. And any universe. Because if the overlords can't stop them, then what the fuck can? What's left? You bastards.
Bring the enemy down. Disable all weapon limits.
Still shooting back. Whoop. Okay.
Enemy unit 1.
They explode into a dust cloud, and this is the best effect we could come up with the DS's limited capabilities. Tatiana, are there any more gate out readings? None. At least for now. Good. I never expected to see phages in this sector, too. The whole patriarch burned is alright. Yeah, we better hurry. You're not here. We faced down their carriers and we survived. Yuri, there's a large ship approaching from the direction we're heading. Ah, it's the Harul from Adis. Hierarch Myagmar's ship. It looks like we managed to safely rendezvous with him. Wait, there's another ship behind him and it's a huge one. What? The Overlords? No, not this time. Wait a second. What is it? Seriously, what is it? Ain't that Emperor Tyrannus' ship? What the gross is he doing here? We have an incoming transmission from the Harul. I'll patch it through. Thanks. I see you have come to meet us, Captain. We are most grateful. Hierarch Myagmar. Isn't that Emperor Tyrannus' ship you're traveling with? That it is. The Emperor came to escort us on the behest of the pirate Valentine. Without his help, we may have very well been destroyed by the Overlord ships. I never thought I'd see the day when the Lugovalian Emperor would be working as an escort. It's so serious it's gotten. How did he get all the way over to this so fast? He must still have ships that have that gate system of theirs. Oh, that explains it. At any rate, everyone's safe. And that's all that matters. Now, if you'll all just follow us to Merylguild. Patriarch is aboard too, right? No, His Eminence stayed behind in Yanagoran. He felt it was better that he stay with our people. But do not fear. He entrusted me with that which you people seek. I see. We should be good to go. We'll lead the way. Your Eminence, Hierarch Myagmar has rendezvoused with the Federation ships. So there is still hope, however slim. What of the current situation over our planet? A fleet is heading out to intercept the enemy, but I fear they are far too numerous. However, we are ready and standing by to evacuate you. There's still time if you leave right... No. I have hid the truth. Deceived our people. Though I could never cleanse myself of these transgressions, let it be known that I perished, not in space, but down on hallowed ground, as our faith doth deemed. Your Eminence! Your Excellency, all communication with the homeworld has been lost. What? It's not too late to turn back. Perhaps we could still go assess the situation back home. Patriarch commands us to deliver our DH control system into Federation hands. Now we are falling behind Yuri's ship. Increase our speed at once. Yes, Your Excellency. Adios, my friend. As far as religious leaders go, you were one of the ones I liked. And that is not a statement that I make lightly. I enjoyed him. We've lost a lot over the past few wars. Desmond Gates, infighting, giant laser cannons. Valentine meets Yuri and company when they come into port.
Hey there! Glad ye made it all the way back. And in one piece, too!
How are the Gates system repairs going?
All done, actually. Gotta thank Mr. Big Shot President over there for the help. Now all that's left is to add that DH control system from ideas.
We have brought the system as promised.
Alrighty then, we're about good to go. What ye say we head over to that strategy meeting and hash it out? That little raid we're planning on the solar system. Everyone else is already waiting over on the sector floor of FSN headquarters. Don't be late, Yuri.
Hold on, by everyone you mean...
There ain't many ships that can go on our little raid right now. But while ye were away, I managed to scrape up a damn fine team. Cream of the crop, all of them. A dream team that'd make any armchair general drool on his shirts.
Okay, I'll hurry over there. Satisfied with Yuri's response, Valentine gives him a casual wave goodbye. As Yuri watches him walk off towards the orbital elevator, Hierarch Magmar begins talking to him. Captain, His Eminence Patriarch Bogd has commanded me to help you and your people in any way that I can. I would like to serve on your crew if you will have me. You sure about this? Once we leave, we might not ever see this galaxy again. I have already surrendered myself to fate. I look forward to working with you. Okay then. Glad to have you, Magmar. Oh, and please accept these blueprints of my ship.
Holy shit!
There might be an excuse to get even more firepower. How are you at opping? The number to beat here is 20, fellas. 20. 20. 17. Close. 11. Didn't you say like 3 other people joined us? 8. 26! Alright. He's better at navigation, but put him here. Banbleg is good at leadership. I tell you what, Barbarous is out. His leadership is actually through the roof. Not as good as Alex, though! Oh my god! Navigation. Very good. Not as good as what we got, though! How are you guys at management? Garbage, actually. I'm very surprised. God, none of these guys are as good as what we already have. We do need a chief accountant, though. Ooh, actually, you're pretty good. Okay, so Lucas is back on. And that's the crew. Let me go look at their new battleship. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking of replacing the red one. The Harul. Okay, so it's comparison time. Not that I remember what the red ship was called. That's why I keep calling it the red ship. Eleganta. It's a carrier. It's actually a cool looking carrier. The Praetorius! It's not the Anamonzo. It's not... It's the Impero. Better anti-ship, better durability all around, actually. Attack range is better. Cruise speed better. Battle speed much worse. Mobility better. Armor better. But I think the Impero's saving grace, if there is one, show me battleships real quick. The Harul doesn't say anything about fighters on the wiki. This is the most useless wiki, I swear to God. It says it carries a mass control device on board. I assume that's the black hole gun that they're shooting at us. Alright. Hey, where did Yuri go? Oh, he left planet to go look at ships. He what? Bruh, we gotta... Ooh, R&D. Yeah, we could use an extra boost. Gauge speed, please. Okay, where are we going? I think we already passed the point of no return. Okay, no, we head to FSN. Second floor. As Yuri and company head towards the second floor of FSN headquarters, they are met by a nervous, low-ranking officer. Captain Yuri! We've been waiting for you. Why are you shaking like that? Is something the matter? Oh, no, it's just... I can't help feeling a bit intimidated being here. How come? Please, step inside. Still trembling, the low-ranking officer shows them into the war room. As the door is swung open, Yuri realizes that it is no surprise that the officer would be so nervous. There in the war room finds the pirate Valentine and Siculus Mappus Lugus, Crown Prince of Lugavalos, Lord Roth, and other illustrious Zero-G dogs. Even some from beyond the LMC have gathered here. Valentine, you weren't kidding when you said that you'd assemble a dream team.
Har har har. Well, I ain't done yet. There's still one to come.
One more? Who else? Before Simus Alistar can finish, they hear the sound of a heavy, powerful boot steps approaching from outside the room. A moment later, they hear some low-ranking officer give a soft shriek of fear, or perhaps alarm? A menacing figure almost tall enough to bump his head on the ceiling walks in. Yikes. That's one big dude. Oh, he can't be.
Yes, it can. It's the big cheese himself, Tyrannus Magnus Lugus, Emperor of Lugovalos.
Whoa. Even Yuri feels intimidated by the awe-inspiring grandeur oozing from the Emperor's massive presence. Emperor Tyrannus casts a glance at Yuri before speaking in an imposing voice.
You must be Yuri.
That's right.
That was a fine battle you waged against us, boy.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. Nodding as if satisfied by Yuri's reply, The proud-looking Emperor slowly walks forward to join the meeting. At the same time, Valentine gives a signal, and the strategy monitor built into the floor lights up. The final strategy meeting has begun.
Okay, let's get on with this. Don't worry, I ain't got a lot to say. The basic idea is this. Our 5 ships are gonna gate out of the solar system. Once we're there, we're gonna destroy the true warp gate. It's supposed to be near Terra, the progenitor's home planet. Pretty simple, eh?
You make it sound simple, but how are we supposed to destroy the gate when the weapons we have don't even make a scratch?
We can figure that out once we get a good look at it.
In other words, you mean it's a roll of the dice?
We ain't got any info and we got even less time. But what we do got is the greatest bunch of zero-G dogs the universe has ever seen. Personally, I'd say those are pretty damn good odds.
I sure hope so. So the gate out point is near the planet Terra, is it?
Hey, Professor Minas.
Gavril Minas steps forward when prompted by Valentine.
Yes, allow me to explain. Amid the data we registered from the Ark of the Progenitors was a navigation chart of their epic journey from Terra to the LMC. Now, this planetary chart that you see here was created by computing the positron, the position of the solar system based on that chart. We then projected onto it the present planetary alignments, like so.
The professor taps on the monitor with his cane, and instantly, a chart of the solar system appears.
Since we'll be warping without the benefit of a void gate, we'll need to find a suitable spot for our arrival. And by suitable, I mean a wide open area of space, free from large objects that would instantaneously destroy us. This chart is the result of countless computational iterations. Midway between the system star, known as Sol, and a region known as the Kuiper Belt, lies an open area of space near the planet Saturn.
So that's where we're gonna gate out before heading off to Terra. We're skipping Neptune.
Precisely! Of course, there won't be any spaceports or anything of that sort there. We must therefore ensure all necessary ship maintenance is complete and all crew members are in tip-top shape before we depart.
Right.
Well, all I can say is we ain't never been there. So who knows what we'll find when we gate in. That said, an ounce of prevention worth a pound of cure. In other words, you better be prepared, people.
Agreed.
Got it.
Alright then. We're done here. Head over to that spaceport and get ready to ship out. Once you all are ready to go, come check in with me back here.
Everybody nods silently in response to Valentine's instructions, and then hurries off to their respective ships. We should have done this before. We should have done this a while ago. But we have a weak link in the fleet that we need to take care of. Don't worry, we're not selling it. But the Eclipse does need to move around a little bit. It's now the weakest battleship. And we gave it some really heavy upgrades. Shield frame 4, shield generator 2, and deflector level 7. We're gonna up that to a deflector level 10. Additional armor. Shield frame level 4. I think we have ones that go higher. We do, but they're huge. How about the shield generator? Yeah, I can make that work too. Give me a minute here. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the minute details. Okay, it didn't take long. I've outfitted it with an amplifier to give it a little bit of extra oomph with its beam attacks as well. This, along with its Intrigo fighters, our fighter complement is remarkable. Now, ship formations. The Glorious can no longer be up front. The Galliant will be up front, so swap those two positions. Not the Glorious, the Eclipse. The Glorious, however, can take a frontline position ahead of the Eclipse. The Eclipse is now in the middle. And of course, Legend is in the back, because that's the bulk of our fighters, even though the Eclipse has 48, and the Belinus has 25. Okay. This is it. The big battle. What it's all been building up to. The big battle and the big finale. Let's fly away. One last time. One last time. Second floor. Yuri and company spot Valentine sitting at a table in the back. Closer to the front, they see a low-ranking officer watching a monitor. He appears to be very uneasy.
Are ye ready to leave port yet?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to hear. The others are already waiting for us up there.
Yuri, the inventory checks for medical supplies and basic goods are all done. Operational checks for the entire ship, including the gravity well and oxygen generator, are complete too. And the inflation inverter is working like a charm. The crew runs through the final inspections on Yuri's Calridian as it stands by over the planet Merylgild. His ship is accompanied by Lord Roth's mayor, Seiko Runianos Emperor Tyrannus' Sionide, and Valentine's Corsair, which is powering up its gate system. What a magnificent sight. I never thought I'd live to see so many ships of this caliber traveling together as one. We're a force to be reckoned with, all right.
Hold on to ye hats, ladies and gents, boys and girls. The gate system's about to reach criticality.
The Russ?
It's them.
They're here. This is our fucking capital. Oh boy. Yuri, we have several Overlord ships heading our way. There are even more ships behind them. Captain, Merylgild's gonna be toast if we don't do something fast.
Captain, do you read me? It's President Brian. Mr. President, don't worry about us, Yuri. You've got to make the jump to the solar system now, while you still can. We can't afford to lose you and your ships here. Now hurry. Go.
Roger that. Valentine, it's time to work your magic.
Leave it to me. Everyone ready now? Solar system, here we come.
It has a name, you know. Soul. This is gonna be good.
Mr. President, Yuri and his task force are gone. I hope they were able to get it out safely. Now update me on our defense over Melgold. Well, we're calling ships back from the surrounding sectors, but the enemy's sudden appearance is being reported all over this sector. It's as if the gods have suddenly descended from the heavens. Deus ex machina, God from the machine. Humankind's long run upon the stage, that is this universe, is nearing its end. But should the race of man face near total annihilation, we will find a way to survive, and once again, prosper. So has it always been, and so shall it always be.
Goodbye, my friend. I will miss you. That ship is so obscenely large, and I thought ours was big. Where is our ship, anyway?
Are we there yet?
Man, it's dark over here. Where's Sol? You know, the system's star? So you are acknowledging its name. Is this really the solar system? I'm almost positive that it is. You see the planetary alignment out there? It matches perfectly with the data retrieved from the Ark of the Progenitors. Okay, and all that's left is to head for planet Terra. Alright, let's head for Saturn first. Try not to get ambushed out here. Yuri, I found a new star lane. I'll put it up on our chart. There are star lanes here. To Jupiter, no less. Yuri, I've confirmed Mars along our present course and another planet beyond it. Unless I'm mistaken, it must be Terra. Terra? Can you bring up a visual on the monitor? I'll see this legendary planet for myself. Sorry, but it's still too dark in this region of space. We'll be there soon enough. We can pretty much assume that the next planet will be Terra. Yeah.
I'd say this is the perfect place to take a break while enjoying the view.
A break? Now?
Yeah, we ain't got much farther to go. So I figured we should rest our crew and make some repairs and whatnot before the big battle.
Good point. Okay, everyone. 3 hours. If there's anything that needs to be done, do it. Otherwise, use this time to rest up.
Roger that.
Understood.
After giving the order to take a break, Yuri decides to take the patrol shift for a change of pace. The rest of the stressed-out crew uses the time to get some much-needed rest. Durability for all ships fully recovered. Current crew for all ships fully recovered. Fatigue level also recovered. Very good. Yuri returns to the bridge, feeling slightly more relaxed than before, and proceeds to sink back into his seat. Out of nowhere, he decides to try sending a private message to the Corsair. Valentine appears almost instantly on the monitor before him.
Now what do you want? I ain't exactly a private chat kind of guy, if you know what I mean.
Valentine, I've been wanting to ask you something.
Well then, ask it already.
The fact that you remember Kira, that must mean you're also a...
That's it! I was wondering when you were gonna put 2 and 2 together. Anyway, here's your answer. Yeah, I'm a tracker too.
I thought so. So you learned the truth back at the Ark of the Progenitors, just like the rest of us?
Yeah, along with Tyrannus too. Let me fill you in on something. The Overlords have more control over trackers than observers. Without a strong mind, it's impossible to defy their control and get info on them. But Kira was able to, and she did it for you, kid.
I know. And as long as I remember her, she'll still exist in this universe. No one, not even the overlords, can make me forget. Nodding as if satisfied by Yuri's response, Valentine's hologram disappears. Their short break is now over. The time to head to the battlefield has come. Mars. We picked up a gate out reading ahead. Here they come. I didn't expect them to just let us get past here so easily. All hands prepare to intercept. I see a Phage class and a Madre. Launch fighters. We focus on the smaller one first. He is more than capable of decimating us if we're not careful. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Special, what was the special? What the f- Oh boy. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna move the camera back here. It's alright. That ship can't hit very hard. There we go. He's dead. It's gonna be a tough fight. Probably suicide.
Destroy.
Yeah, like, money is gonna help us now. We managed to survive that one somehow. There's Mars. We must be getting close to Terra now. More enemies? We're picking up a massive gate out reading behind us. And we're also picking up Overlord ships in the direction that we're heading. This is bad. There's just too many of them. There's always gonna be too many. We're almost there. Good timing.
Yuri, do you read me? Don't let him surround ya. I'll handle the enemy at your rear. You guys make a beeline for Terra and destroy the true warp gate.
No, Valentine, there's too many of them. Even for you. If we make a stand together, we might have a chance.
Stop acting like a fool and listen to me. As long as the true warp gate's still out there, there'll be no end to these guys. So you see, it'd be pointless for both of us to take 'em on here. You gotta go and blow that gate to smithereens.
But
listen to Valentine, boy.
Emperor Tyrannus.
Do not forget our objective. The fate of mankind depends on us.
Okay. I'm counting on you, Valentine.
You got it. You can breathe easy, 'cause I got you back covered. And don't you be looking back worrying about me, you hear?
Set course for Terra. Full speed ahead. I'm sorry, my friend. Friend. Called him a friend. He was, wasn't he? In a weird sense, I suppose. Oh, thank God our ship's healed. According to the chart, we should be really close to Terra by now.
That's strange. If it's so close, we should see it lit up big and bright.
Yuri, look. Dead ahead. It's the biggest void gate ever. Hmm? That's a... Oh, that's a gate! Okay. What the gruss is that thing? It looks like a huge black ball that's shooting plasma out of it. According to our chart, it's where this system's star, Sol, should be.
It must be a Dyson sphere.
Oh, God, it's like 2007. And you're talking about Dyson spheres? This game was ahead of its time.
It surrounds Sol, absorbing all of its energy.
You mean, if we destroy that sphere, then...
Exactly. The gate will lose its energy source, rendering it inactive.
Then what the crap are we waiting for? Let's blow that puppy to bits! No, wait. I'm picking up multiple gate out readings around the ship. It's not going to be easy getting close enough, but we'll have to try. Let's do this, Yuri. All right. With a resolute nod, Yuri switches on the microphone for the ship's PA system. Attention all hands. This battle will decide the fate of the entire human race. The overlords gave us an unquenchable curiosity and lust for battle. Now it's time to make them regret ever giving us such tremendous powers. Launch fighters, focus on the phage. Bring us in. Wait for them to barrage. Hopefully we have enough firepower to pull this off. These are tough little ships. What the hell is that? I don't know how you dodged that, but okay. Okay, it's gone. Activating dodge maneuvers. I don't know what the heck that triangle attack is, but I don't want to get hit by it. I know that. Trying to find the sweet spot here. Not finding it very well. Fighters are pulling back. Shit, I was really hoping that would be enough because the fighters just came back. God, you're big. I went back to dodge. We also got way too close. Hang on. God, he's fast. This should do it. Yes! Right next to your dead friend.
Enemy Unit 1. Eliminated. Target's inflaton reading is diffusing into the delta.
Yeah. Next. Oh, shit! There's more? Launch fighters, take out the... It said this was a bug class. Activate dodge maneuvers. I don't know what their range is, but I don't want to be anywhere near these guys. Let's just wear them down with fighters. The bugs are weak, too. Come on. Trying to conserve our strength here. I don't want to fire our high stream gun either because they might... Wait for it. Yeah, they might do that again. Fighters are coming back. We've severely weakened their phage. Also, they're retreating for some reason. Dodge! Do not want to get hit by whatever that thing is. We need to conserve our strength for the final battle. There's still a boss after this. And got him down. In terms of sheer output, our fighters have as much as a battleship. What'd I tell ya? Bring us in. Let's barrage the crap out of this thing. Back to fighters. We need to keep him in one place, keep him from moving, find the sweet spot, unleash all our guns. Fire.
Take control of this battle. All guns, prepare for a barrage.
This is it.
Test.
Yes! Excellent.
Enemy unit 1. Elimination confirmed.
We pulled it off somehow. I'm getting reports of damage and wounded crew from the engine room. Artillery squad, switch to second shift while continuing diversionary fire. We've already sucked up a lot of damage. We can't take much more. We have to disable that gate. It's the only way. Oh, no, Yuri. According to these readings, a huge object just appeared from the void gate up ahead. When I say huge, I mean like unbelievably massive. What the? These are just the same ships that we've been fighting. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is the ship they bring out when they want to be like, enough is enough, isn't it? This is the big one. The biggest of the big ones. We're in history if these things keep on pouring out of this one after another. I know.
I will destroy that Dyson sphere.
Father? That's insane. There's no time for a suicide mission that might not even work.
I need the rest of you to keep the enemy busy as best you can. Do you understand me?
No, wait. Emperor Tyrannus! Father! Yuri, the Emperor's ship has left our ranks. Damn it! Quick, we need to fire at that massive ship dead ahead. Don't let the enemy anywhere near the Emperor. That's not gonna fit on screen, is it? The elite phage. This is the... They're already firing. However, I know how to beat him. I know the secret. Okay, I can't even see him. I know the secret to beating him. First of all, we have got to keep dodging. That beam will mess us up. But here's the thing. If we get this close, that's all he can use. See? He's got no guns that work at this distance. Once again, the range war, ladies and gentlemen, wins the day. Fighters, give him hell. We'll peck away at his hull until he is gone. Maybe even give him a few barrages of our own. But not from our ship, apparently, because none of our guns are in range. How we looking, fighters? I'm about to do something really stupid now that the bar is full. Pulling us back until our guns are in range. Let him fire. Barrage. Give him everything. Everything, everything, everything we've got. We're not hitting him hard. Oh boy. Evasive maneuvers, get us back inside of his gun range. That was stupid. The Glorious has seen better days. By the way, this is how I beat him the first time I played through this game. Just a total crapshoot, actually. I did not know he didn't have guns available at this range. Fighters. Do your magic. I don't care what this takes. Or how long it takes. This is the finale. Okay. We did not spend a lot of time fighting the overlords. Like, compared to, like, Lugovalos. And, you know, ironically, this was not our shortest war, either. This lasted a couple episodes. I think the red guys over here, yeah, they caved faster. Fighters are back. Fighters are back out. I don't think he had... Oh, okay, maybe... Okay, he does have anti-air, and he is using it. He's using a lot of it. Guys, I think he finally realized what we're up to. Oh, boy. Jolly Green Giants fighters are already down to single digits. Oh, boy. See, I'm paranoid now. I don't want him to fire that laser in the split second it takes me to launch fighters. He's firing again. This is what we have, though. Now imagine me not doing this with fighters. Because that's how I went the first time. Fighters are gone. On, big green guy. We're down to double digits on the... I thought we won. Damn it. There's no way he's not hurting after that, though. We have been chewing him up. Fire back. Compared to our 28s and 27s and 1s and shit. It's gotta be hurting. Thing isn't even classified as a battleship. Oh my god, it's big. Algama, Anamonzo, Adis, Miscellaneous. The Elite Phage. Easily fills the entire screen when viewed directly. Pixel measures would suggest its length along its long axis is around 10 kilometers, by far the largest vessel in the game, covered with gun ports. It looks like a long, thin, flying fortress. It also has a special cannon that will instantly annihilate any ship that fails to dodge it. And that's why we are very paranoid about that super laser. I'm waiting for him to fire it. We can't use the high stream blaster because it leaves us vulnerable to that cannon. Back him to the edge of the engagement zone. Our fighters are recovering nice and smoothly. Fire, damn you! We're just staring each other down at this point. I didn't see him move further back. He could fire again, hang on. Launch fighters. Now that he's all the way the... We needed to scratch him. Are you kidding me? And I get the measly 1700 for killing the final boss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We did it! Or did we? Bad news, Yuri. We're picking up on another object getting out. And it's the same one as before. Damn. Emperor Tyrannus. Oh, he's going.
Ah! I suspected ordinary attacks would have no effect on that sphere. It leaves us with only one option to destroy it. Macklin, you may evacuate now if you wish.
Oh, please, your majesty. I couldn't think of a better end for this decrepit old man than to make my final journey into the great hereafter with you.
Macklin, I can always count on you for some meaningless river.
Come on, man. He loves you.
Okay, he rammed the Dyson sphere.
Oh, fallen brothers in arms, I follow in your wake. Throw open the door wide, for I come to you now!
Yuri, look. No. 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 Whoa. What more is there to say? Just the end. There is nothing more you can say. It's over. It took us a few years, but it's over. What I tell ya, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's an incredible little game. So underrated. So underrated. Like, they're porting Switch games to... They're porting DS games to the Switch, right? Do that. Put this on the Switch. I'll bring it back. I'll bring this back. We'll do, Oh, we could stream it. We could stream it because our current streaming software doesn't work too good with, this particular program. Tokyo Symphony Orchestra. Okay. Good for them. They got the Tokyo Symphony Orchestra. This game is This game is a trip. It's fucking awesome. The best part is, there's like so many branching paths in this game. There was a bit, Katida? Remember Katida? There was a bit where we could have, like, done that different, and she would have come back and killed Lord Roth later. Like, Lord Roth would not have joined us for the final battle. He would have been dead. Dead! But it's okay, because I like Katida. There was also... We could have not gone and fought the red ships. We could have fought cyborgs. We could have joined the other side of the, Novanakia War. With, I don't remember their names. Names are hard for me. I'm sorry. Oh. Localization producer. Localization producer again. These are very, very pixely, aren't they? It's hard to read them. Just a bit. And they fit all of this on a DS cartridge. Copies of this are going for like $100 on eBay. I'll never sell my copy. Never. I want them to bring it back. It really is my favorite DS game. It really is. And as pretty much the only person who like did a full dedicated playthrough of this game, let me just say it has been an absolute honor to go on this journey with you folks. I love it. What more is there to say? I'd do it all again. Every bit of it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, and I hope you did, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. We're not doing extra mode. We're way too overpowered for that.